A confident group coming through the tunnel. The Pistons. And a happy Thursday evening to you folks. Well, if you like scoring, we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Connect is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Edwards. And it's Hendricks in at power forward. The offensive rebound. The Pistons on offense. Cunningham outside. Ivy outside. Takes it inside. Count the basket.
And just active inside. Ivy's a guard who's more at home around the hoop, not the three-point line.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Ball. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. Pass to Hendricks. Lets the three fly. Sinks the tray.
Well, you've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Edwards with it, and it's Dort picking him up. And here's Connect outside. And Cunningham pulls it down. The Pistons have gone 1 for 3 so far. Throws it up high.
And nice work there in the pick and roll. Cunningham demonstrating improvement in knowing how to break defenses down.
For Phoenix, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Hendricks. Puts up a 3. Drills it from deep. Hendricks has got 6.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Cunningham, scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. Turner with it. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Pure from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Stewart. Here's Connect. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. No problems knocking that one down.
This guy is always ready to shoot the 3. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
And the timeout called here by JB Bickerstaff. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Get up, get up, get up, start making some noise. Can they touch? Yo, that's the dancing.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. They set the screen to the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yo, what a dish right there. I mean, Ivy anticipated the open man and executed.
Phoenix has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Here's Hendricks. He's got 6. Ball with it. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Now Ivy. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Second chance shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Here's Hendricks. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And the basket by Edwards.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Here's Ivy. And he gets it to go.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Oh, stolen by Turner. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Puts it up from the high post. And it's Cunningham missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Ball against Cunningham. Here's Hendricks. Now Edwards. Fires from deep. Not going to go that time. Pistons trail by 3. Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league. Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
And here's Ivy from the arc. And it's Connect with a rebound. The Suns lead by 3. And here's Ball. And he banks in the layup. Ball's got 9.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Knox, he's checked in for Phoenix. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. Toward outside. Back to Cunningham. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Yeah, strong player mentally. Cunningham showing the physical strength on that play.
Ball looks over the floor. To the paint. Here's Edwards. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists. Tonight. Ball against Cunningham. Ivy, right side. Pass to Turner. Clock at 6. Ivy outside. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. The Suns lead by 5. To the wing, right side. Ball passes to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Turner, a screen on Ball. Here's Cunningham. There's the drive. Knocks down the long J. He's got 14.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Ball finds Edwards. Back to Ball. The 3 is up. Doesn't drop. He's 4 for 5. Detroit has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Ivy, rebounded by Knox.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
It's stolen. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Cunningham passes to Ivy. Tries it from 16. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
They can't stop him.
The Suns leading. Now here's Ball. He's got 9. Has to connect. 4-3. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3. Cunningham against Ball. Fires top of the key. And it's Cunningham missing.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Turner inside. He's against Stewart. Edwards comes with a double team. Turner for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Phoenix calls timeout. For the Pistons, Wagner's checked in for Turner. Moore comes in for Dort. And it's Davis in for Ivy. And a change for the Suns. Jones is checked in. Here's Knox. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Cunningham outside. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And the Pistons lead by 1.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, "I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind." Ryan, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. Can't finish the lob. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, B.A., health is #1 for me. When teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
Connect's checked in for the Suns. Now here's Cunningham. And he drives in. Wagner with a screen. 6 to shoot. From the high post. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Outside Jones. Ball against Cunningham. Stewart, screen on Cunningham. Stewart outside. The 3. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Moore, pounded by Ball. In close. Rebounded by Knox.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Has to connect. Ball outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Doris, one thing about LaMelo Ball, not many true point guards walking around at 6'7".
BA, the length of a forward and yet one of the most prolific playmakers in the game today. That gives a coach a lot of versatility and options with one individual player.
Phoenix making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Now here's Davis. No points yet. He buries it from three.
And solid pass from Cunningham. He has a good understanding for when the defense has overcommitted.
Here's Connect. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And the Suns lead by 4.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Cunningham with the ball. He's picked up by Levine. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Yeah, he's very quick on his feet. You can see it when Cunningham's moving through the defense on his drives.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Inside, Levine with a steal. The three from Ball. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot taker, big shot maker.
Woo! That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Phoenix Suns. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. Back after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Pistons trail by 7. And for Phoenix, they've got Connect, and it's Knox in at the 4. And here's Ivy from the arc. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
What a quick trigger. Ivy has it, and now he doesn't. What a release.
Outside Jones. Pass to Knox. Here's Connect. Ivy defends. And it's Connect missing. Detroit has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Suns. Number 2.
Ivy outside. Pass to Ceballos. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Ceballos has got his first bucket of the night. Here's Connect. Dort defending. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Down low. Here's Jones. Here's Connect. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Detroit with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
It's Dort on the wing. Walker on the wing. Oh, deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And Detroit making a change here. Turner's checked in, and the Suns also making a change. Hendricks is checked in.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Following the score by Detroit. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. Phoenix shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. That's good from Jones. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. There's a screen. Dort against Levine. Here's Hendricks. 6 points for him. The rebound by Turner. Here's Ivy. And he misses the go-ahead basket. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to connect. Here's Hendricks. And here's Levine. There's the triple. Oh, just dropping it in. Levine.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
There's a screen by Turner. Here's Ivy going inside. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
The Pistons trailing. There's a screen by Turner. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, this is the attention Ivy draws from defenses. Forces them to be overly aggressive.
The Suns making a switch here. Ball's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Pass to Hendricks. Ball outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
Good on the second one. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And I like how tough Cunningham is, welcoming the contact on the way to the hoop.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Timeout called. The Suns. The Suns trailing. Outside Jones. Pass to connect. Ball outside. And he lobs it up. The rebound by Turner. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Can't get it to drop. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. The Suns have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. There's ball with a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Turner, a screen on ball. To the wing on the left. Turner inside. Hounded by Ball. Dort for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Luke Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
Takes a 3. Ball no good.
He started the game scorching the nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Pistons lead by 6.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Hendricks. Shoots over Turner. Once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. There's a screen by Turner. Picked it! Here's Hendricks. He's got 6. And here's Jones. Ivy defends. The kick out to Ball. Can they get it? No luck on that one. The Pistons lead by 6. Pass to Ivy. Turner against Ball. Turner inside. Shot clock at 6. Fires in the triple. Ivy's got 10 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Phoenix calls timeout. Edwards, he's checked in for Phoenix. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Turner, a screen on Ball. Pass to Turner. And Ball's over to help. Turner finds Ivy. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Edwards slams it in.
Guys, you get a look at how dynamic a force Edwards can be. Makes both the defensive play and then goes ahead and scores it himself.
And some changes here for Detroit. Wagner's checked in for Turner. And Moore's subbed in for Dort. There's a screen. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. No good off the glass. Suns trail by 5. Here's Jones. Pass to Knox. Lays it up and banks it in. Knox has got 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Wagner with a screen on Ball. Here's Cunningham. Misses from close range. And it's Edwards with the ball for Phoenix. It's deflected. Cunningham with the ball. Give him 8. Ball with a steal. He's all alone. Oh, automatic around the rim.
Well, the do-it-yourself kit, the steal and bucket from LaMelo.
Wagner with a screen. It's Cunningham with a drive. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 10.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Ball passes to Jones. And there's a pick. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Phoenix. Lewis comes in for Jones.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Ball passes to Edwards. Three-pointer. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher, and his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And the shot goes down.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Now Ball. 22 points for him. And he lobs it up top.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Detroit has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. They set the pick to the inside.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Suns trail by 4. Ball passes to Edwards. Fires the 3. Rebound Detroit. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. To the middle. And Wagner gets it to go. On the assist by Ivy. Ivy's got his 4th assist with that last one. There's 1:54 left in the first half. Puts it up from 15. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. To the paint. From deep. The 3-ball. No problem for Cade.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
To end the run. Ball no good. Detroit leading by 9. Cunningham looking it over. From 13. Doesn't go there. 8 for 12. The Suns shooting just 38% in this quarter. Pass to Edwards. Takes the 3. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple!
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
43 seconds left in the second quarter. Counted. 22 points for him.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Ivy against Edwards. It's good! Edwards! What strength!
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Down low. Ivy, left side, from downtown. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Now he's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the second quarter after coming up dry early.
Ball against Cunningham. From 11 feet away. Edwards, a pass to Knox. Off target from the baseline.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, and it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Phoenix Suns.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what the remedy is.
I got 3 words for you. Elbow sandwich.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
You watch them, they have competing styles, man. But the net effect, at least offensively, is very, very similar.
Pretty crazy how easy it is for these guys to score.
They make it look easy, Ernie. It ain't.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Detroit leading by 9. On the floor for Phoenix, we've got Isaiah Stewart. Connect is out there with ball. Then there's Edwards, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. There's Cunningham with a 3. Cade from the corner.
Measuring that corner triple very well. I like seeing Cunningham bury these types of shots.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Pass to Hendricks. Outside Edwards. From behind the arc.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Oh! And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Stolen by Davis. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Ball. Right side Edwards. Pass to Hendricks. They need this. On target from range. Hendricks has got 9 points.
Boy, drawing the defense's attention, Edwards pays it forward. Nice work on the pass.
Here's Cunningham. Cunningham going to work inside.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Edwards looking it over. Off target with the 3. The Pistons lead by 15. And there's the screen. Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Phoenix has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Hendricks. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance. 12 points for him.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
A nice shot by Ivy.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
From 11 feet away, Edwards, no good. The Pistons have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Cunningham passes to Davis. Davis a screen. Kicks it out to Cunningham. And the Pistons, another 3!
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Inside, here's Edwards. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Edwards has got 19 points.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, B.A., when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
Ball outside. Pass to connect. Back to ball. To the paint. Stewart, the pass to ball. Here's Hendricks. He's got 12. No coverage that time. Hendricks has got 8 here in this quarter.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Outside for Davis. Off target from outside. Suns trail by 14. Pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. And Cunningham pulls it down. The Pistons have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. And he's going for the oop here.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to connect. Now Edwards. Here's Hendricks. No good on the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
There's a screen by Turner. Fires at the elbow. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Suns trail by 16. Edwards for 3. Connects from downtown. Edwards got 22.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. He's checked in for Davis. Detroit leading by 13. And here's Ivy. 20 points for him. Here he goes. The Suns clear it. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in the game. Lobs it up. Tipped.
Excellent anticipation by Lou Dort to get his hands on that one. Gosh, this guy is relentless on that end.
Now here's Cunningham. Give him 23, and it's good. 2 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor. I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
They set the pick. With the fadeaway. And they pick up 2. 30 points in the game.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Outside Edwards. Back to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
Ball against Cunningham. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Cunningham's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The Pistons lead by 17. Pass to Ivy. Now Dort. Stewart defends. Back to Cunningham for 3. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards got 4 rebounds now. It's Stewart, high post. Now here's Edwards. Up top, Stewart. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
Off by Stewart.
That's just great recognition by LaMelo Ball. The pinpoint accuracy makes it easy for his teammate.
Cunningham against Ball. Cunningham outside. To the middle. Tipped. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Wagner's checked in for Detroit. 4 on the clock. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Cunningham's got 15 points in just the second half. Ball passes to Knox. Pass to Stewart. Over Wagner. The bank shot, no good. The Pistons lead by 18. Here's Cunningham. The 3 is up. And Detroit another 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Edwards against Dort. Here's Knox. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Dort. Here's Cunningham. Edwards comes with a double team. Here's Wagner. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 5 rebounds in the game. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Suns trail by 21. Now here's Ball. 24 points for him. Edwards finds Stewart. Here's Knox. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Well, the Pistons shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Down low. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Phoenix. Jones comes in for LaMelo Ball. Well, Phoenix is shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Edwards. And he hits the jumper. Edwards got 7 points for the quarter.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Now here's Cunningham. 33 points for him. And he's going for the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. And so here's Phoenix. 1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Edwards outside. Gets the three ball to go. Edwards has got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
To the inside, and stolen by Edwards. And the Suns pushing it up now. Boom! Jams it straight down.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Wagner with a screen on Jones. Jones against Cunningham. Here's the floater. Dort outside. 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And Detroit another 3.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
They set a pick. Here's Edwards. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The fader. Jones grabs the board. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Jones has got 6. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. 7 3-pointers so far. He is completely dialed in from range. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Jones against Davis. And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
The Pistons lead by 20. And for the Suns, we've got ball, and it's Knox in at the 5. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
BA, I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
And for Detroit, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wagner, and rebounded by Zach LaVine.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Here's Ball, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Outside Davis. Here's Moore. Zamalos. The three-pointer off the mark. Pass to LaVine. Fires the three. The rebound by Detroit. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Inside. Here's Wagner. Hits the jump hook. And the Pistons lead by 20. Here's Jones. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, BA, whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have zero problems with the salaries.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. Suns trail by 19. Jones feels it out from outside the arc. Detroit with a rebound. Wagner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Moore. With his first shot attempt. And the shot no good, a bit short. And it's LaVine with the ball for the Suns. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Got a piece of it. Outside Davis. Now Wagner. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Wow, you can't let Wagner get established like that. If he does, scoring is easy.
Suns trail by 21. Jones with the ball. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
Three-pointer, Stewart. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Kicks it out to Wagner. Outside Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. And again, no good by Detroit. Suns trail by 20. Ball outside. Yep, that one's good. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And it's rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Some changes for Phoenix. Connects checked in for Levine. And it's Edwards in for Ball. And it's Detroit with the ball. Six to shoot.
And good whistle there.
Fourth personal foul.
The first one falls. Knox. He's checked in for Hendricks. Both good from the line that time. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. They can get ugly really fast if things don't work out. Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Suns trail by 18. Here's Connect. Stewart, right side. And he makes it on the layup.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Detroit has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Here's Ivy. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Ivy's got 22 points.
And once Ivy starts rolling, he's like an avalanche. I mean, really tough to slow down.
Edwards against Ivy. Picked by Stewart. Here's Jones. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. That's good from Jones. And the Pistons making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. And the Suns also making a change. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Knox. The Pistons lead by 16. Cunningham up top, pounded by Ball. Cunningham outside. Pass to Turner. Fade away. And that one's long. Suns trail by 16. It's Edwards on the wing. Goes up on the baseline. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got his fourth rebound in this one. Ivy passes to Turner. Cunningham with the ball. Hounded by Ball. Turner a screen on Ball. Cunningham drives in. Out to the wing. Pass to Moore. Just 5 to shoot. Over Stewart. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Edwards has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
Edwards a screen on Ivy. Baseline try. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Jones has got 8 points in the quarter. Now Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Here's Moore. From the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Edwards has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Yeah, they want this to be a transition game. It's where they've been most effective.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
Oh, nice shot by Ivy.
Oh, so determined. Ivy just keeps coming at you.
Here's Jones. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Back to Cunningham. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Suns trail by 14. Timeout called, Suns. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
Dort, he's checked in for more. Hendricks is checked in for Phoenix. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. Coach telling their players, let's play with urgency. This is the game. I know we'll win if we play hard. Let's see how the team responds.
Thank you for that, Allie. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Suns. Pass to Hendricks, and here's Ball. Oh, and Turner with a block.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Hammers the lob through.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Here's Connect. Ivy defends. It's Edwards on the wing. The three ball. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here's Cunningham. And that one is hammered home.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Here's Connect. Ivy defends. Goes up at the elbow. The rebound by Turner.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Drops in the three. Ivy's got 27 points.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pistons.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And this result tonight, it gets them to 44 wins on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
Oh, got that one up quick. Edwards has got 37. Detroit has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Cunningham with the ball, guarded by Stewart. Yep, that one goes. And the Pistons lead by 19.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Here's Cunningham. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's a screen. And there's the lob. Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. The three from Ball. The rebound by Detroit. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.